I'm going to do something slightly different today. We've been talking about this, Jordan and I, for a couple of weeks. It's a new kind of feature that I just wanted to try. We get loads and loads and loads of reviews, loads of customer reviews. Obviously, we're a tourist attraction, so we do get lots of customer reviews. I like to think that we don't live and die by our reviews, but we really, really use them to make sure that we, adapt, edit, improve, and consistently, continuously try to do better. So I see every single review coming through. I love reading them, the good and the bad, not so much the bad, but I do love reading them. I do like going through them. And I thought, let's try and do a feature where we talk about the reviews from the past week because, well, let's face it, they're really, really good because our team are great. So let's share it and let's just walk through it. So I'm gonna pull them up. I'm going to focus on TripAdvisor this week because that is predominantly where we get most of our reviews. They're in a few different places. We'll start at the south, work our way north. So we'll start at Shepton. So if I look at just our escape room experience, for example, the cell, that's at 4.9. It's out of 5. It's out of 4.9. 201 reviews, recommended by 98% of travellers. I'll just read them. So 5 stars, 2 days ago, 5 stars from Alison P. It was a great day, brilliant escape rooms. The prison officers were brilliant and made it real experience with laughs along the way. That's because we deliver in character. You don't just get thrown in a cell and left to it. No. You have your actual own prison officers. So we do that. They had a hen party by the looks of things, that was good. This one's 4 stars from Charlotte Quincy, again 2 days ago. It's no spa weekend, but an amazing experience. I booked the night behind bars and escape room at Shepton Mallet Prison for my husband. He went thinking it was a spa. It very much isn't. Savage. Like, enjoy isn't quite the word, but it's absolutely unforgettable. The staff are brilliant, warm and welcoming until they switch into prison officer mode, which they do very convincingly. You can tell they genuinely care about the history and the experience. I'm not going to read the rest of it because it's really, really long, but it's amazing. Load of photos. Carl M, 5 stars, cell escape room. Just tons and tons and tons and tons of reviews in there. Do you know what? I'm scrolling. I can't find a bad one. I'm back to 2 months ago, 3 months ago. There's no bad ones. Right, Shepton Mallet Prison. I'll do the actual prison. So 4.8, 4,181 reviews. So that's not too bad. We're coming up to sort of 4,200 views. Let's have a very quick look. So yesterday, fascinating and haunting experience, 5 stars. That was John. Laura G, yesterday, 5 stars. Night behind bars experience, absolutely brilliant. Taz, 4 days ago, 5 stars, interesting. Josh G, 4 days ago, 5 stars, great experience, fun, informative, and atmospheric. Love that word, atmospheric. Mel B came to see us at prison. Absolutely a must. Georgina, 5 stars, superb. That isn't a name, but they're from Port Talbot. 5 stars, great time on the tour. We had a great time looking around this site despite it being something of a busman holiday for us. Our guide was Jason, very knowledgeable of history of the prison. Had a bit of an accident with the stocks, but I'm fine. The entry price is about right. Love that. And the length of the tour is perfect. Love that too, because we've worked hard on the length of the tour. That has been a point of discussion over the years. We even had time to wander around the areas not covered by the tour. That's exactly what you get within your ticket is prison entry. So you can do the tour and you can wander around before or afterwards. We had a good sized group and everyone was given attention and opportunity to ask questions and make observations, so nicely interactive. The staff were friendly and knowledgeable and most of the site was dog friendly. Would highly recommend this experience. I think all of the site's dog friendly in fairness. And some brilliant photos to boot. Oh, this photo's amazing, check it out. Look, they've done a photo of the dog in the photo unit. That's pretty cool. Liz Biz, recommend 100%, 5 stars. Kim, enjoyable visit, 5 stars. Nats, fantastic experience, 5 stars. Caroline H, 5 stars. Shepton Mallet Prison and Escape Room. I'm going back. I'm back a couple of weeks now. It's just 5 stars. I'll be straight with you. There is nothing better. Well, maybe a couple of things, but there is something absolutely amazing that makes my job just so fantastic when you just get review after review after review after review after review at 5 stars. And I speak to other attraction owners and they would kill, they would murder and then do time to have our figures. Shrewsbury Prison, 6,000 plus reviews, 4.7, so just slightly underneath Shepton. Okay, fantastic one-off experience, 5 stars. Excellent experience. Unless you're criminally minded, you've never seen the inside of a prison, so this is a fantastic one-off, highly recommend. I'll share this with you. Everybody who's serving time in prison is bad at their job. Oh no, I've got a 1-star review. We've got a 1-star review. Okay, let me shift gears and I'm going to read this and we'll see what's gone wrong, because it doesn't happen very often, but when it does, we do take it seriously. So Colin, 2 days ago, 1 star. We arrived to find we were double booked, so couldn't get in, and also couldn't get a refund as the manager who refunds wasn't at work. However, we were offered a free tour, including a drink and cake. I commend the staff for this, but having drove all the way to Shrewsbury just to be turned away is frustrating. That is really, well, I don't know what's happened. That's a real shame, but I can tell you right now, Colin, I will look into that myself. I will go and ask the team, because I'm at Shrewsbury today. I will find out what's happened. I'll find out what's been double booked, because it's not possible to double book things at the prison because our booking system won't allow it. So it's not possible. So I don't know what's been double booked. Also, you can't get a refund on the day. It cannot happen. I'll say that very, very clearly. You can't get a refund on the day because it has to go through a head office process. So if a refund is required, a form gets filled out by the team on site. It gets sent up to our attraction director, who will sign it off. And once that's been signed off, finance will then process it and refunds are then issued. We don't do them on the day. And nobody, I don't think, will be on site any day that could A, authorise it like that, and B, process it like that. But we do them, very, very rare, because we don't actually get many people asking for them. But they did obviously offer you a free tour, including a drink and a cake, so there was something in there. So I need to check what's gone on, but I'll check that and I'll find out, and we'll revert back to that next week. Jumping back, changing gears, Ian, very spooky evening, 5 stars. Emma, 5 stars, fantastic tour, thank you, Malcolm. Malcolm's an ex-prison officer and gets so many reviews. It's like having Graham, basically. It's just consistently Malcolm, 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 Malcolm. Night Behind Bars, 50th birthday project. Hello, 50th birthday project. They talk about this, completed the Night Behind Bars with ghost tour, staff excellent, site excellent and historic, full access in most areas in roam time after completion of the guided tour, restaurant food, nice choice, worth the visiting experience, take warm clothing overnight for staying in your cell. Hell yes. It's Dubai where we are in the studio, but everywhere else in the prison is cold. 5 star, best 5 nights behind bars. Wow. Always great night behind bars, 5 times now. Somebody has come to Night Behind Bars 5 times. That's pretty impressive. Linda, fantastic place, great guided tour, 5 stars. That was Dan. Dan, again, another great tour guide. 5 stars, guided Shrewsbury Prison tour. Malcolm. Malcolm was amazing. Night Behind Bars, fantastic, A star, 5 stars. Great Sunday afternoon. Me and my kids, 16 and 9, had a great afternoon on Sunday at the prison tour with Dan as our guide. Dan's a fantastic guide, full of knowledge, and was brilliant with my 9-year-old daughter. He even got some smiles and laughs from my teenage son. Well done, Dan. If you've got teenage kids, you'll know that. So yeah, all in all, really good reviews. Jordan's going to throw them up as I've been talking about them. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if this feature works. We'll refine it a little bit. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you'd like to see. And I will be back next week. We'll do this again, and I will revert onto what's happened with that review. And I will even make sure that whatever's happened, we tag it on there and let them know and sort out the outcome.